quite a nice day for a change. Yesterday was quite good as well. It's a little bit changeable now because we've got nice blue skies, but it's a little bit misty as well in places. But we're now in spring and flowers are starting to come out, a little bit of colour coming back to nature. I went to Sefton Park the other day and some of the daffodils are up. Not all of them, but I'd say a good third. Anyway, we are off to see Prince Rupert's Tower in Everton, and I've been filming around there on and off, around the football stadiums mainly, and around Stanley Park and that sort of area. And Prince Rupert's Tower is actually part of it, but I thought I would put it in a video on its own because it does have a very interesting historic story, an interesting historic background, rather than just being the building which forms Everton Football Club's badge. So this is Townsend Lane, and it's one of the roads that you can use to get to the stadiums. I've come along Queen's Drive and taken a left turn, and if you used to live around here you can see that there's been many changes. It's not a place that I really know. If I was going to the football I would use Utting Avenue, so this is a little bit new to me, but I have used it recently a few times, coming up to film around Everton. I think this fella wants to turn right and I'm in his way. There you go. I think this is just roadworks. The reason I wanted to document the football stadiums is mainly because Everton are going to be moving soon to their new stadium on Bramley-Moore Dock on the banks of the River Mersey, and I thought I'd like to film Goodison while it's still in use. So I've been taking a few trips down here just to document where the two football clubs are in relation to each other. And if you're from out of town, I thought it might be interesting to see how close they really are. So Townsend Lane is the A580, the continuation of the East Lancs Road, and part way up it changes names. From where a pub stands called the Cabbage Hall Bar and Grill, it becomes Breck Road. Townsend Lane is one of those roads which serves its local community, a little bit like Smithdown Road, I guess. The demographic has changed over the years. There's lots of gaps and empty ground, and a lot of closed shops as well. Now I can't see the screen that I'm filming because GoPro decides that you don't need to see a screen all the time. It turns itself off, which is brilliant. So I don't know what view you've actually got of this, but I don't think we're going to see all the sights from the car. More roadworks. There's roadworks absolutely everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go, there's roadworks. Anyway, we are coming up to Cabbage Hall Bar and Grill now on the right hand side there, just on the corner. So from here on, this is called Breck Road, Breck, Breck Road. And the destination I'm heading for is Everton Park. I'm going to park at Everton Park and then take a walk to Prince Rupert's Tower. Now Brick Road is I like this stretch of road because it's old Liverpool. This is Liverpool that I grew up in. Roads that I've filmed previously, like Wavertree Road, would have looked like this, with shops on either side. I'm pretty sure that Brick Road is one of the last remaining roads like this with period shop property. And of course, like all places in Liverpool, it's got a mix of new builds as well. Okay, so let's start the story. Who is Prince Rupert? Well, he's actually Prince Rupert of the Rhine, Duke of Cumberland, and he was born on the 17th of December 1619 in Prague, and he died on the 29th of November 1682 in London at the age of 62, and he's buried in Westminster Abbey. Prince Rupert was the third son of the German Prince Frederick V, and his mother was Elizabeth, who was the eldest daughter of King James VI. So Prince Rupert is written in history as an English-German army officer, an admiral and a scientist, a colonial governor, and he first rose to prominence as a royalist cavalry commander during the English Civil War. So Rupert also became the head of the Royal Navy in later years, and he showed a bit of maturity at that time. He also became a colonial governor, as I mentioned earlier, and Rupert shaped the political geography of modern Canada. Rupert's Land is named in his honour. Now on the left hand side I can see Everton Water Tower. I'm not sure whether you can, but Everton Water Tower is going to be the subject of another video which will stand on its own, because that's another interesting building around here, and it's one of many. Anyway, this is the junction. I'm going to turn right here and then a quick left into Everton Park. Park up and then take a walk down to Prince Rupert's Tower. Everton Park is a great place to come to if you want to get views across the city. I think I've said before that it's a favourite of Liverpool-based photographers who like to take photographs and document Liverpool, because you get such a great view. Although today from here, just parking up, it looks like it's a little bit misty. A little bit misty in that direction across the city. Shame. And not only is it a little bit misty in some directions, it's also horrendously windy. The wind is howling. I don't know if you can hear it in the microphone, but it really is windy. But we're very high up. This is one of the highest points in Liverpool. Now today started out as a pretty nice day, and it's clouded over, gone really dull, a little bit windy, but then it clears up and there's a bit of blue sky, and then it clouds over again. So we seem to have a bit of everything today, apart from rain. So behind me is a little bit misty, and in front of me is a nice blue sky. So this is Everton Park, and I've been doing some filming of the football stadiums and the area basically. So it's going to be a bit of an epic, I think. But I thought I would show you some of the area today. So this is one of the pathways from where I've parked down to the main road. Probably is a quicker way if I'd have parked a bit further round that semicircle car park thing, because Rupert's Tower is still a fair walk away, but I need the distance so I can tell you about the tower, so I've come this way. So really this building is called Everton Lockup, and its nickname is Prince Rupert's Tower, or sometimes Prince Rupert's Castle. I've never heard anybody actually call it that, but as far as I know it's called Prince Rupert's Tower. And basically it's a village lockup. It's very much like the one that's in Wavertree opposite the Abbey Cinema, or the former Abbey Cinema. And if you were drunk and disorderly in Everton back in the day, you would be put in here for the night so that you sobered up and kept you off the streets. This building was inaugurated in 1787, which puts it into the Georgian period. So it wasn't here during Prince Rupert's lifetime, it's a little bit after. And when I say after, I mean 105 years after Rupert died, this was inaugurated. So this is now a Grade 2 listed building, and to get in here you would have been arrested by the parish constables. You would have stayed overnight, and then the next day, as a prisoner, you would be brought before the local justice of the peace for trial, and punishments would usually be similar to community service, such as cleaning ditches and blocking drains and removing rubbish. So what is the link to Prince Rupert? Well, Prince Rupert's Royalist army camped in the area during the English Civil War. Everton Brow was historically where preparations were made to attack the parliamentarian garrison which was holding Liverpool Castle at that time. Rupert, as commander of the Royalist cavalry of Charles I, is said to have looked down on the fortress, Liverpool Castle, and dismissed it with the words, "It's a crow's nest that any party of schoolboys could take." Apparently, it took a week of fighting, and quite heavy fighting I believe, and Rupert lost over 1,500 men in the battle. So when we're talking about the battles here and the siege of Liverpool Castle, we're basically talking about the English Civil War, which was 1642 to 1651, where the Roundheads, the parliamentarians, were up against Charles I of England and his cavaliers, and Prince Rupert would have led one of the cavalier armies against the parliamentarians. That's basically what it was. Now you can see the lockup in the top left of the screen there. I'm going to take a walk up the steps and have a look. So this building was renovated in 1997, and Everton Football Club donated £15,000 to that renovation. And since February 2014, Everton Lockup has been illuminated blue at night, Everton Blue. I've not been here at night, so I can't show you any photos or video of that, but I'm sure you can find one on the internet. So this building, Everton Lockup, or Prince Rupert's Tower, whichever you prefer, has been the crest of Everton Football Club since 1938. Now, as I said earlier, this is a Grade 2 listed building. I should have said that it was designated Grade 2 in or on the 14th of March 1975, which is 48 years ago. Wow, where did that go? Anyway, this is Prince Rupert's Tower, and great views across the city from here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch up soon.